So sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Swift Tips with SwiftTise. I am your host, Ebony Rose, and welcome back to those who have been with us since March 7th, which was our first segment on Swift Tips. We appreciate your support. Please like and share. If you are new here, we welcome you. This might be a quick one today, but again, this is called Swift Tips for a reason. So, with that being said, let's just jump right into it. So, we're going to be talking about two content tips today, which are content planning day, how to figure out when your content planning day is, and also scheduling. I picked these topics based off of clients that have reached out to me about certain things, and I said, you know what? It may be a good idea to add this in my Swift Tips segment. So here we go. So, a content planning day. Now, this is one that I talk about all the time, and I think it is best, especially if you're by yourself in your business or you're just starting or and you're just trying to figure things out. Even if you have a team, I think that it's best to have a content planning day for when you're going to be putting out your content. So I'll use myself as an example. I try my best to have at least one or two content planning days a month. That's where I sit and I think about what I want to put out there to my audience, what I want them to know about my business, about what's coming up. So I try to take a day or two to kind of just plan out. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a month or 2 months where I'm planning my content so that I can be prepared and always be in front of my clients. We talked about consistency in our first segment. So if you would like to go listen to that, please feel free. So we always want to be consistent. We always want to be relevant. So planning ahead will help with that. So I suggest highly to have a content planning day because there you can sit, you can strategize, whether it's with yourself or with your team on what you plan on posting. For the future, for that week, or for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, for the year. You can have multiple content planning days. I highly recommend it. I highly suggest it. It will cut out any rushing. It will cut out any poor planning. It will cut out any just posting to post. We talked about that in our first segment. So, highly recommend a content planning day. This could be at the beginning of a month, or this could be at the end of the month, or this could be in the middle of the month. It really depends on your business and what team you have and how you guys strategize and do things. So, if you have a team, I suggest you sit with your team and if you do not have a content planning day and implement that into your business. Moving on, another thing that has been brought up is scheduling. Scheduling your content. I always use the term set it and forget it, which is what I like to do. I like to schedule my content. Once I have my planning day, I like to go through my calendar and say, hey, when am I going to post this? Let me schedule it so that I don't have to worry about it when that day comes. So there's multiple scheduling platforms that you can use for Facebook, Instagram, and I use a few of them. Yes, I use a few of them, but I'm going to name about three today. And you can feel free to check these out if you want, but I highly also recommend this as well, especially if you're busy like myself, if you're a one team person like myself, or even if you do have a team, you can delegate this to someone on your team to kind of schedule your content posts. And next week, actually, we will be discussing social media management. So stay tuned for that one. So, scheduling platforms. So, I use Facebook Business Suite. I use that every day, and that connects your Instagram and your Facebook so that you can post them simultaneously. You don't have to worry about it. You can set it and forget it. Now, there are other platforms that you could use. I have seen Planoly and I have used Canva. If you are a Canva head, like myself, you can use Canva to schedule your content. You can create your content on Canva as well. and you can also schedule your content on Canva. They have everything there for you, and you can connect your social media platforms to your Canva account and then post your content to your social media platforms, whether it be Facebook or Instagram. So that's it for today. Those are your tips. Like I said, this one was going to be a short one today, but these are Swift tips for a reason. SwiftTise, Swift tips. We like to give you educational content, promotional content, and stories, which we will be doing in the future. So stay tuned for that. You can always visit us on our website, www.swifttize.com. And you can also email us at info@swifttize.com. So make sure you stay tuned and catch us next week at 9 a.m. Take care.